Hello and welcome back, guys. So, as you can see, we're in a desert. Not a desert, but a desert. Yeah, that was not funny. Well, why are we in a desert? Well, I want to show you something I found, well, actually quite a while ago. And as you can see, I'm standing on top of a building. Because I went out looking for villagers a long time ago, and I have found one. And this is his home. This is Father Testificate, and he will sell me bottles of enchanting if I ever find an emerald. And he has this cool little smeltery, which is non-functional, but still. And he has a well, and he has his church, and he tells me about the Notch, the great creator, and stuff like that. So this is the only villager I've been able to find. Yeah. But I thought it was kind of cool, this little church. With just a well and a smeltery. Bit surprised, I've never seen such a small village before. But, yeah. So I just wanted to show it to you. So, I'll see you at the house. So guys, I hope you enjoyed me showing you Father Testificate and his little church. You can see we're back at the house. The house, I think it's pronounced to be correctly. Still haven't figured out why my textures for these portals and for the pressure plates are wrong. But it looks, at least the portal ones looks a bit like it's Tinker's construct that's acting up. And I have no clue what that is. If you know, tell me. That sounded like an order. It wasn't meant to. Please tell me if you know how to fix it. So, I've been making quite a little thing off camera. As you can see, these two chests I used to have here are gone, and my thermionic fabricator is back up. There's also one of these ME terminals here, filled with bees. I'm not quite sure I want my bees in here, but for now that's where they are. And furthermore, all combs that is put into this screen will automatically be put into the centrifuge. It's hard to see from the inside, but if we go back here, right here I think, we have an export bus that will put in combs and silky balls. And down here we have an import bus that will suck stuff back out. And if we go downstairs, right over here is a new ME system. All I have in here are two 4K storage cells, which I might be adding a bunch of 1K storage for them, because I forgot to cover that up. Because I don't suspect having a lot of any types of items in here. I suspect to have a lot of types, but yeah. And it's connected to this chest here, which I cleverly colored yellow, black, yellow. And there is another one up in my bee house, which we're going to take a look at right now. So you may remember me starting to automate this last time. I have fully completed it. Redstone signal off, energy pulsar. And my bees in here should be going. And as you can see, if I look at the apiary's pipes, it's set to, in this case, black. Everything can go. And any bees that's forest can go up in here. And on the other ones here, it's yellow, that's anything, and bee... Wait, was that... that needs to be forest as well. And this one needs frames, and this one does too. But I've automated all of these, and the results goes into here. And some of you may be wondering why these are not automated. That's because bee houses cannot be automated. Only apiaries can. So I do intend to add more apiaries here. But yeah, one thing that's interesting to know is that in beehouse is actually more efficient in comb producing than a apiary without frames. Once you put frames in the apiary, it will produce more than the beehouse. And all of these are without frames. Okay, that's not, but it was empty. Okay, wasn't they empty all of, okay, why no bee in there? Ancient? Did my ancient stop being ancient? Maybe. That could, of course, have been what happened. I hope not. But it seems strange that both the drones... Oh, it was just going through the pipes. Ah. Yeah, you have to remember that as well. And yeah, good. So I did put my thingy up here, but yeah. Okay, so another little change I made. The second ME system I have only uses stuff you've seen me use built on this system, but I've added something over here. You can see I have added 2 more lasers, and I have put this one down in the floor just because then this laser here can also interact with it. And I've removed the chest because next to this I have an ME interface, and I think we have one. This is an ME interface. Looks like this. I've built it plenty of times because it's part of this, but you can actually place it directly into the world, and you can have it automatically export stuff, and if it's not, then things put into it will automatically end up here and be sucked back into the system. And you can put covers on them. They're not called covers, are they? They're called facades, which is what I've done here, and then I run a cable underneath here into the system. So everything my system over here makes will be sucked directly into my ME system. I thought that was pretty cool. So what will we be doing this episode? Well, first off, we're going to need some tin. We have a ton of tin, which is good, because we're probably going to need this. Not sure we need this many, maybe. Yeah. This isn't the right recipe. We will not need stone, we'll need more glass. And I'm thinking we might be needing some redstone. But currently I'm drawing a blank here. Oh, good. So as you can see, we need 4 tin, 2 redstones and some glass, and then we should be able to just pull these out. 60 should be it's probably not enough, actually. Well, I don't know. Then we need a ton of stone bricks. Because what I'm making is a tree farm. Copper and wood slabs. So copper is something we're going to need a lot of as well, I can see. And let's use oak wood. And we need some slabs. And good. 60. $60 is going to be way too many. I think we will stick with 36 to begin with, and we can always see if we want more after that. But we also want a gearbox. And for that we need some tin gears. And that's... I wonder if we have any gears left over here. A steel gear, but that's not quite what we want, is it? Pretty sure we have sticks left. And I'm more than sure that we have plenty of cobblestone. Did I leave all the tin over here? I did. And that is probably too many gears compared to what we need, but yeah. 1 gearbox. We also want a farm hatch. Let's see if I actually get around to using it this time around. I hope so. And we need a valve, and for that we need glass. Okay. Not that one. Didn't we make the hatch? Apparently not. So now we have some farm stone, a farm gearbox, a valve, and a hatch. And it's getting dark outside. So let's just sleep. And then I'll be back. So I've slept, but I also decided that I want something special. There we go. Before we go any further, so let's get rid of these sticks, cobblestone, the trapdoor, the gears, electron... Is my system full? It is. This is, annoying. Even though I pulled out a bunch of stuff, it's full. Which actually also means I want to turn this off. Just to stop my quarry. And... yeah, I will stuff all of this in here for now. And we want 3 of these sheared bricks. We also want some copper. I have plenty of copper. I think I need 4 of these, if I remember correctly. Let's see if I do. I did. A tool forge. And we will place that down there. And what you will see is we have some more options here now. A couple of more items. That's because I have updated the Tinker's construct. And that is both good and bad. There it is. Because it means now metals can only be used in cast form. Except for iron, I think. So what I really want to make is this shovel. The broad shovel head. This one. But I don't have enough resources for it. Where are my books? Children, you? Can't remember which one it was. It's actually the black one if I don't remember correctly. Let's see. There we are. Want some more of this aluminium brass to make more casts. So 3 aluminium, 1 copper. Cool. I want to make a lot of this, so let's see. It's actually the other way around, isn't it? I'm messing up here. This should be the correct amount. Okay. So while that cooks up, we'll go outside. And hello, Mr. Creeper. Goodbye, Mr. Creeper. Oh yeah, and you might notice I've put up a little railing on there. I think it looks cool. And I think we want to cover up this little pond I have out here, because I want to use the area for something different. So yeah, I will set this up and be back. Okay guys, so let's get some of these casts. And we will go back over here, put these in, and we will go backward and say we want this one. Also want this one. Tough, of course. And I think that was all that was needed, wasn't it? Yeah. Just making sure I have used all the material in here. And then material cost 8. Material cost 8. And material cost 8. Okay, what was this one? This is 3. Good. So 8, 8, 3. So what do we actually want the... I think I want to make it out of millennium, if I have enough. I have 10 of those. I can make the head out of that. I don't want that, then. In that case, we will just make the head out of iron. I will make the binding out of obsidian, if I can find obsidian. There we go. So let's put in 8 iron. Actually, the large plate we will make out of iron as well. And the tool rod we might just want to make out of slime. The green kind. If I have a slime crystal right here. Good. 1 slime crystal might not be enough. Tough. Wait, what is this? Tough. Why do they look different? So that's not enough. I need 2 more slime crystals, so if I don't remember correctly, wrongly. And some slimes. Isn't that the recipe? And we should be able to do like this and this. It does take some time. And in the meantime, I will place 3 of these in here. Okay, that was apparently not enough iron. So let's just fill it up with iron. Which was, now that I think about it, a bit stupid. But, oh well. So let's go back over here, not there and there. Place this in, and does the material cost 3? Maybe if I do like, okay. Now we have the rod. Please melt. Okay, we'll actually take out the obsidian and make the rest of it in iron. Just because it's not really acting the way I wanted it to. Was that not enough iron? You're kidding me, right? Okay. So then we go over here, take all of our parts and click the shovel here. Let's call it Devil's Spade. And we put in the stuff, just like you've seen a ton of times. And we get the Devil's Spade. Let's just put all of this in here. Take these 3 out. Some reason, okay. I have a feeling there's more iron in there. Yeah. So let's go outside. Find a nice spot, like here, and dig. And you can see it's digging 3 by 3. Awesome. This is amazing. So, also dig here, I think, and here. Oh, that was not really what I meant to do. Never mind that. This is more like it. Cool. Then we want our farm block right around here. And I actually think I want this one changed. Then we take the gearbox, place it here, the valve, place it here, and the hatch and place it here, and then farm blocks. And this has to be 4 tall, and this is the smallest version you can make. Hello. Want to learn how to farm? Zombie farmer? And we should see... yeah. Once you see this band around here, you know it's done correctly. And it should look like this once you look inside it. And I will just stick down here so I can see the gearbox, because I want to hit that in a moment. Then you have to place stone bricks. Almost any kind of stone bricks can go around it. In this area I dug out. So I'll do that, and prepare for a few other things, and then I'll be back. Okay guys, so I have prepared a few things. First off, we need some apatite, some sand, and we will make some fertilizer. So I've also added one more 16K storage cell to the system. I intend to add one more, but I didn't have quite enough resources for that right now. Or well, I did have the resources, I just didn't have all the stuff made. Yeah. So we need a few buckets of water. Do I have water somewhere? I probably don't, but I should have buckets. My buckets gone in here? Oh, I actually have 2 buckets of water. There we go. Oh, so need some building material. Then we'll go back out to the farm. You see, here it is. I've actually expanded it one more out, because it can reach 4 out. And probably it would look nicer if you put it down one more into the ground. This brick stuff here, and you can do that. As long as you don't put it directly on top, where I'm standing now, on the farm block, you can put it anywhere where it's touching the farm block. So we need an aqueous accumulator, and I will put some water in there, and put the aqueous accumulator there, and we will get ready to do like this. And it is sending water up into the multi-farm, as you can see. The fertilizer goes here, and then it needs power, which needs to go into the gearbox. And for that I have dug this out. And we will just continue this way. And I was pretty sure I wouldn't have enough. So we'll go up here. And inside. And we need some dirt actually. 6 stacks of dirt. And let's hope we've made enough here. 32 should be plenty. We also need some saplings. We're going to go for oak saplings. This is more saplings than we are going to need anyway. Oh, I didn't bring my wrench. And we will put one there. Now it should be receiving power. And we put in the dirt here, I believe. And saplings here. You can see it's already started using the dirt and the saplings. Now, this part over here, we will fill the rest with the cobblestone. Because it will draw saplings from over here, and once it cuts down a tree, it will put saplings back in here until this is filled. So that's why I've put the cobblestone, because I don't want more than 2 stacks of saplings in here. It will output wood, wooden logs, saplings, fruit, in this case apples, and sand. And slowly use up the dirt. And outputs will go down here. And the hatch we have right here, we can input stuff like dirt, for instance, and fertilizer. And I will just have to dig this up. And we can also output stuff. So let's close it up. And it should, yeah, there you go. This is a workable farm. Cool. So it will grow the trees, cut them down, collect everything, and I will add so it will also put it back into our system. So we are closely getting to that wrapping up point, and that's something I promised you that I would do every single episode, and I haven't done it this episode. Yeah, don't know what to say. Let's just grab these shots here and see if we get something interesting. Let's see, if I do like this, we get something that's magic and glass-like. What could it be? Crystal clusters. Yeah. I'm guessing we could use some seeds in that, because I honestly can't remember. And I was right. This permutatio is in pretty much all of the researchers. Not all of them, but a good deal of them. So we managed to do this as well. Crystal clusters. So we'll just go fast over this. And it's right over here. Ooh, pretty. And you take 5 of the same kind of shard, or 1 of each, and in an infusion altar with some aspects down here, and you get a crystal cluster. And it will, you can place it around, and it will slowly add this back into your aura. It can, however, overfill your aura, and by that, and if it does that, it will start producing flux. So you need to know you have a good output of if you use your aura a lot, you want this. If you don't, well, I wouldn't recommend it. But that's all we had time for this episode. So we did a little Tinker's construct, which took more time than I expected. I showed you my church, where I go to pray to the Great Notch and all of his prophets. And we built a farm, which is not completely done, because we are missing 2 things to make it a completely automated farm. We are missing the outputs and inputs. You can see it's already cut down a tree. And giving apples and oak wood out of it. But it's connected to power and everything, so that's pretty cool. So I hope you enjoyed this episode, and if you did, please leave a like and maybe even a subscribe. And until next time, take care of yourself.